I'm just going to read you a little bit from the chapter called The Inner Child. We start the search for our guru with the inner child, for it is in childhood that we have a connection to our spirit and guru before the pressures of our environment have the opportunity to shape us into being what our culture, family, or society find acceptable. As adults, if we nurture our inner child, it can take us through life with a little bit of lightness and fun. I was in an audience listening to a storyteller and poet, Anghad Win, tell a story. So I'll do my best to recount it. As a young girl, she would accompany her family to church every Sunday. They were regular churchgoers. And she grew up in a time where children could play out in the woods and out in the fields without any adult supervision all day long. And she recalled this incident. She had a vivid memory of playing in the woods with her cousins, playing hide and seek. And they were running around playing, and it was hide and seek. So she ran into a glade. And at 8 years old, she just stopped short because of the absolute beauty of this sunlit glade that she'd run into. So the sight of the glade was so beautiful it took her breath away. She stopped to soak it in and then remembered what she was running for and carried on with the game. The next Sunday she went into church and explained to the priest that she had in fact seen God. For a moment, that moment was so profound for her. However, instead of listening to her, he replied, "No, you haven't." Even at 8 years old, her wisdom told her she, in fact, was right. And the priest was, in fact, missing something rather magical. So later on in the book, I do talk a little bit about my own childhood. But here it's really some context here about this chapter is not about childhood per se. It's more about discovering our inner child. It is true that many of us do not get the parents we would like or we feel we deserve. Actually, my son thinks that, but but I didn't put that in the book, by the way. No. Some go through life expecting or hoping our partners and others will make up for the lack of love we've experienced from our parents. Or some even pick partners that love us in the same dysfunctional way that our parents did. Then we spend a lifetime trying to get over our parents when we're physically beyond their grip. Nevertheless, we continue to reinforce their impact through our choices and our own thinking. I'm no psychologist, but I believe it is in our gift to bring the love we need to our own inner child, to parent ourselves as we would like to be parented, to learn to play without judgment or aim to do things just for the sake of doing them. There's a sense of freedom when we dance like nobody is watching, and that's when we're connecting with our inner child. I've learned to dance like no one is watching, whether I'm in a crowd or with my family. And I must admit, at times when I hear the words, "You are such a child," all I can say is, yes, that's true. Shall we dance?